Tata, Mr. Krishna Kumar and Raymond Dixon, who's the GM of the Indian Hotels Group, will be taking them on a personally guided tour of the entire heritage wing, showing them exactly what was the damage, where the attackers came from, and after that will begin his memorial, where he'll attend the memorial service for the 26/11 victims. In fact, over 160 people were killed here at the Taj over this 2.5 days, and by making this his first stop, President Obama is really, in a sense, making a very emotional statement, reaching out to the victims of those terror attacks. Of course, a lot of secrecy really about the arrangements which have been made for President Obama. He is traveling with his own team of chefs, so his cooking, etc., is all being supervised very closely to ensure maximum security. But all attempts being made to ensure that he gets a taste of India, really gets a taste of Indian cuisine, a taste of Indian hospitality, despite those tight security arrangements. Outside the Taj with camera person Sanjay Rokhri, this is Shai Venkatraman for NDTV.
Tight security detail, and of course that's not surprising, and that's going to be the situation not just at the Taj but everywhere that the President and the First Lady shall be later on today, and of course we'll be right here tracking all those movements for you.
One word of advice: if you live in South Mumbai, it might be a good day to stay home. Watch it on the news. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at the top of the hour.
President kicks off.
The President and the First Lady express solidarity with the people of Mumbai and India on the fight against terror.
The U.S. National Security Advisor says that the U.S. administration expects 17 announcements across the economic, strategic and political spheres.
American and Indian business leaders come together at the U.S.-India Business and Entrepreneurship Summit. Big deals are expected to be announced in the energy, agriculture and defense arenas. But let's rewind to 12:50 in the afternoon. Bang on time, President Barack Obama's plane, Air Force One, touched down at Mumbai International Airport. And although it took a few minutes for President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama to emerge from the aircraft, it did happen like clockwork. They were greeted by the Maharashtra Chief Minister and Salman Khurshid at the Mumbai International Airport. Present as well was the U.S. Ambassador to India. Those were images at 12:50 p.m. this afternoon.
Well, shortly after that, he was whisked off by a special helicopter, Marine One, to Colaba, from where it was a convoy of vehicles that escorted the President and the First Lady to the Taj Hotel, where he will be staying tonight, and of course initially also had a special solidarity meeting there with some of the victims of the 26/11 attacks, their families, and also some of the survivors of those attacks. Expressing solidarity with them and with the rest of Mumbai and India, the President did in fact also sign the visitors book at the Peace Memorial at the Taj Hotel, and went on to address the people present, his first speech in fact in India.
In fact, those are visuals of President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama at the 26/11 memorial at the Taj. President Obama struck a defiant tone in the first speech of his trip to India, saying that his stay at that hotel, the Taj Hotel, attacked by terrorists 2 years ago, is absolutely intended to send out a message. We visit here to send a very clear message that in our determination to give our people a future of security and prosperity, the United States and India stand united. That is exactly what President Obama said at the Taj Hotel, which was under attack in November 2008. I'd like to once again revisit some of the comments that President Obama made at the memorial service, and the speech that President Obama made contained the following statements. He said, "We will always remember the events of 26/11, not just the sorrow, but also the courage and humanity displayed that day. The United States stands with solidarity with all of Mumbai and India. U.S. will work with India to eradicate the scourge of terrorism. We offer our love and friendship."
I know there's been a great deal of commentary on our decision to begin our visit here in this dynamic city at this historic hotel. And to those who have asked whether this is intended to send a message, My answer is simply absolutely. Mumbai is a symbol of the incredible energy and optimism that defines India in the 21st century. And ever since those horrific days 2 years ago, the Taj has been the symbol of the strength and the resilience of the Indian people. So yes, we visit here to send a very clear message that in our determination to give our people a future of security and prosperity, the United States and India stand united. A few moments ago, Michelle and I had the opportunity to visit the memorial here and to honor the memory of those who were lost. And we also had the privilege of meeting with some of their families, as well as some of the courageous survivors. I thank them all for joining us here today, along with so many others who endured the anguish of those 4 days in November. We'll never forget the awful images of 26/11.
Right after the visit to the Taj and that memorial, he in fact traveled along with the First Lady to the Mani Bhavan, which is the museum for Mahatma Gandhi, in fact also his erstwhile residence in the city of Mumbai, and he wrote in the visitors book at Mani Bhavan, and I quote, "I continue to find inspiration from Gandhi's teachings." Remember that Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. both stayed at Mani Bhavan at different times, and both are inspirations for Barack Obama.
Well, we understand from news that's just coming in that President Obama